It's the Music Relish Show. The Music Relish Show. The Music Relish Show.
Could be the Dreamer.
You don't get it, do you? Why don't you explain it to me? I'll explain it to you.
Hey, shut up, shithead. Mr. Tillman has changed his mind. And that's all you need to know, son.
No, I'm afraid I'm going to have to know a little bit more than that.
And Mr. Tillman may own this bar, but the liquor he serves is supplied to him by Brad Wesley. And Pat McGurn is in the employ of Mr. Wesley, his uncle, not Mr. Tillman.
You see, I'm staying, and you're going. Oh, really? That's right. Sit down. Come on, Dalton, you and me right now. Right now! What's the matter, you chicken dick? What are you afraid of? Me? That it, Dalton? You scared to fight me? You big, bad Dalton. What do you want, to kiss and make up? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, it's episode 125 of the Music Relish Show, and nothing starts off the show better than a stereotypical dive through a window at a bar. What a great
With some
movie.
dance fighting. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the Music Relish Show. Here with my compatriots from the top, Lou, and to my right, Perry.
Yeah.
How you all doing tonight?
Doing
How you
good.
chicken dicks doing?
That was John. That was John Doe, by the way.
Yeah.
That's John Doe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who you calling Chicken Dick? That's it. I'm off the show. Lou, you can host. No one calls me Chicken Dick. Anyway, we're going to have a great show tonight.
And lives.
We are going to have an awesome show.
Yeah. Are we really?
Yeah. We always do. We have fun. So, of course, we're going to have a random relish, which is what makes the show what it is. Mm-hmm. We're going to see some video and audio of the Bob Seger System.
You're playing Ramblin Gamblin Man.
Yeah. Music trivia, more original versions of songs. I see we're going to have some Andres Segovia, one of my early favorites.
Wow.
Always wanted to play like him, never could, but he's great. So anyway, let's start the show off.
Yeah.
Anybody got any random?
How about that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I do. Did you see it? Did you stream it?
I haven't watched anything.
I don't think you can stream it. They do it on. They show little snippets on YouTube and from like Good Morning America.
Oh, okay.
I saw a couple things.
So you know that Bryan Adams sang the Bad Company songs, right?
Okay. That was Chris Robinson. Well, maybe they did. How many did they have a different singer for different songs? Because I think Chris Robinson sang.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I didn't see it. All I know is Bryan Adams sang "Feel Like Making Love" or one of the big hits or something.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the tributes. I saw David Letterman's induction of Warren Zevon. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I want to see that. That looked good.
Yeah. It's about a minute and a half.
Jim Carrey inducted Soundgarden.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I didn't see that. Well, Chubby Checker phoned his in, but I'm thinking like, here's the novelty songs, guys. Here's the novelty songs. Novelty songs are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And what is that?
That's a Telecaster. Chris Cornell gave Jim Carrey a Telecaster, and it says, "Dear Jim, please take this thing as a token of our appreciation or something. Love, Chris." And he gave that to Jim Carrey, who inducted Soundgarden. Yeah.
That's a pretty cool choice of someone to induct.
Yeah. Well, I gave it to him Jim Carrey's been a long time Soundgarden fan. Yep.
Yeah.
Who you know who was singing Joe Cocker?
No.
I think I saw with
Jim Belushi. John Belushi.
Anyway, yeah. So I didn't see many of the things. I think when it comes on when they air it, isn't it on like Disney?
Disney, yeah, it was on HBO Max earlier. I think now it's Disney.
Okay, because I looked, I didn't see like the whole much of anything or nothing on there. So it was YouTube, and that gets kind of tiresome after a while. But I will though. But that's pretty cool. I mean, Joe Cocker getting in after all these. I mean, he should have been in already.
Yeah.
It just seems kind of weird. He died in 2014, and like 11 years later, whatever, you finally got in. But Warren Zevon was worthy. Yeah, Nicky Hopkins.
I've got 50 years ago tomorrow. 50 years ago tomorrow.
That would be November 10th.
November 10th, 1975.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of the longest songs ever to be a hit, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a long one. Yeah.
Yeah, that and Stay With Heaven.
Big story to tell, right?
Yeah.
Great recording.
And I have one other thing. If I may.
You may.
All right.
Because I had a rough week. I don't have.
That's my sister Debbie and her husband Frank. They got married 50 years ago.
Today?
50 years ago soon. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey. And that's me behind him and my sister behind her. That's
can't really I see some gray pants. Was that you?
Yeah,
you wearing the red dress?
Yeah. Yep. Right. Yeah. I was a young teenager.
You look great in your bridesmaid's outfit, Perry.
Yeah, thanks. I caught the bouquet.
Didn't it suck having to wear a suit at a wedding when you were a teenager? I hated it.
Yeah. One other thing,
I wore a tuxedo at my first.
Jules Holland's drummer, former drummer from Squeeze, died. Gilson Lavis.
Gilson Lavis. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a good drummer.
So, good. He was with them on all those songs I know, all those albums.
Yeah. Tempted.
Yeah. Okay.
RG Bargy. There were here we had cool drum parts on those early Squeeze songs. Yeah. Good sound.
Wow.
He's a good kid.
Yeah,
sure was.
Godspeed, Gilson Lavis, and he was a painter as well. I think he did portraits.
Oh wow,
he was a portrait artist.
Well, they're artists. Yep.
Yeah.
Like Chris Robinson of the ex of the Replacements. He's an artist.
Oh yeah,
Chris Robinson. Not Chris Robinson.
No, Chris Morris.
Chris Morris.
Chris Robinson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris Robinson. He's the lead singer in Bad Company.
Yeah.
Lars Ulrich is an artist. Q Perry.
Lots of people are. Ron Wood,
Ron Wood, yeah.
Some are good, some are not so good. Ron Wood's fantastic.
John Mellencamp.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing about like celebrity too, right? Like for instance, right? Kurt Cobain Smell Like Teen Spirit Fender Mustang sold for $4.5 million. Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sold it.
And again, like we said so many times on the show, it's going to hang in a glass case, and it's going to be,
it's a guitar you played in the video,
sold in
right?
New York.
Is that in the video?
Yeah,
right. So he might not necessarily have recorded it on that guitar.
Right.
Who owned it? Did Courtney Love?
Yeah. No, it was probably bought privately. Like Mark says, these people are over the phone.
What I mean, so maybe that guitar wasn't even Kurt Cobain's guitar. Maybe it belonged.
It was. It's been verified. Yeah, it wouldn't go to Julian's auction without verification.
Well, I'm saying unless it was just something he used, Fender has. What if he had an endorsement?
He had a lot of guitars. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that had to come through Courtney. I mean, did Courtney Love inherit the estate? Most likely.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, though, when they did that,
Francis Bean, who knows, right?
When they did that video, they were not known by anybody. So I don't know if he had an endorsement yet. So I tend to believe that's his guitar.
Well, at that point, I think that was breakout.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but when they filmed it, they were really nobody knew who they were when they were actually filming it.
And almost $4 million for a black Stratocaster from David Gilmour.
You know what? The best thing about it is it's a classic Stratocaster, but yeah. Millions. It used to be hundreds of thousands. Now it's millions, Where does this stop?
Well, the one good thing was the Wolf, Jerry Garcia's guitar, right?
That's one of them,
It sold for almost $2 million, but the estate had an auction, and they raised over $3 million. Every cent was given to the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's like, what a good thing to do,
I wonder if that's the Garcia family provisions. They also sell all the Jerry Garcia band stuff, and they kind of took that's his daughter runs that, so that's probably who it is.
Yeah. 1954 Stratocaster, $1.8 million,
under $2 million,
sold in New York, but that's the one that says 0001 on it. That doesn't mean it's the first Stratocaster off the line. That is not nearly the serial numbers were way different in 1954.
But that is a guitar people have heard about with the serial number. I didn't know what it looked like.
That is the one. The serial number on that is 0001. But
cool
it's not
looking.
the first one off the line, though.
Yeah. So is that white? Is it supposed to be? Was it
looks
white
like
original?
white, yeah.
Looks like it. With a weird
I
cream
don't
color.
ever remember seeing him play that. Yeah, I never saw him play
it was in his
videos.
possession. Maybe he did it in the
under
studio.
glass.
Yeah.
And why would he take it? Why would he take a
On the
54
road.
Strat on the road, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Stolen.
Mark, can you see that one?
I love this one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always love that guitar. I love SGs. Don't have one.
Oh, that's the cream. That's the cream era guitar.
That's the cream
right?
one. Yeah, I loved watching him play on that. Oh man.
Sold in
Under
Nashville
2 million
for
too?
1.27 million. Yeah.
That's it. We could have bought that, guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Just put some.
Put it on your card, Mark.
Wait, let me crack over my trust fund here.
Here's another one, Mark.
Dwayne Allman's 57 Gibson Les Paul. I am surprised. Now, again, that price is a lot. 1.250 million.
1.25.
But we saw other ones for 4 million, and this one, this to me should be 4 million, if anything. That's an incredible
And
guitar.
look at the headstock. That's a 57 headstock.
No normal person can own a 57 Les Paul anymore.
Well,
it's just not going to happen.
We don't know who bought it, man. Like you said, it could be these. It could be in Dubai,
Or someone who lives in Turks and Caicos.
Yeah. One more, Mark.
That's a new place.
Blackie.
Oh no.
That I was shocked,
Wait
and
a
it
minute.
sold for under $1 million. That's his most famous.
Yeah, but
Strat.
that's
What-
a
what
different
year is it?
neck. Nothing
What's
matches
the
on
year
that
on it?
guitar.
No, but that's what he played through the 70s.
Right, but
I'm
saying
surprised.
it could be a 64 body with a 70 neck. You know what I mean?
Which takes the value down. As
Sure,
far as,
yeah.
But on the other
how
hand-
they're appraised. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, being at one of his iconic guitars that it's
Well,
on
yeah,
every
Mark-
picture from the 70s. He was playing that.
At least they have this. At least the guitar is more affordable for somebody. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You know.
That's a Kmart's price structure right there. Under $1 million. Yeah.
But it's like, remember in Blind Faith, Clapton had a Telecaster with the Stratocaster neck on it. So you could just, I like this neck on this guitar. You know what I mean? You just change them out.
I never thought like that. It's like the neck that's on the guitar, but yeah.
Yeah, that's just what they did. Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever see Frankenstein get sold, Eddie Van Halen.
I didn't like the neck on my Strat. It was too
Me
big.
neither. Yeah.
If I had a telly like neck on a Strat, I'd love it.
The Strats were too C-shaped. They were too
Yeah,
round
that's the whole thing.
or something, right?
it's
As
just-
the
it was too
Telecaster
round in
neck
the back.
is flatter or something,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And that's why I like a Strat. I'm personally like it, and I have trouble with Les Paul necks. I had a Les Paul, and I just gave it to somebody. I never should have, but I couldn't get into the neck.
You had
I
Les
didn't,
Paul, Perry had
everyone's
Les Paul,
different.
my
That's
brother
The
had Les
guitar,
Paul.
Mark. Someone else is enjoying it,
I hope.
I sold cymbals to a kid beginning out drumming, so I give him a good price on it. I got new ones for Christmas.
Yeah, that's good. See, you
I made some
passed
money,
it on, right?
Yeah, passed it on.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they were. I had a couple crash cymbals. I don't know, ride cymbal. I don't know.
Yeah.
Zildjians, pasties.
Those might have been more Zildjian, because the ones that the pasties I have, I still have the ride cymbal. The 2 crashes I destroyed. I had a pasty rude splash cymbals. They hard hammered little splash. I don't know what happened to it. I moved down to North Carolina with it. I don't know what happened to it.
All right, let me ask you a question. I know I've asked it on the show before. I'm just going to ask you real quick. If I have a
get
crash
personal.
cymbal from Pasty and a crash cymbal from Zildjian, do they really sound different?
Well,
I don't think that they do.
Yeah, you may not know. You may not say, well, if you did it blind, I don't. So maybe some cymbal expert would say that one is the pasty, that one's the Zildjian. I have a mix.
Yeah,
I have a mix of pasty, Zildjian, and Sabian.
in a press. They're not hammered
Yeah.
out by hand.
Well, now, would it be the material?
Apparently, the pasties, from what I remember, if I remember correctly, I have a pasty 2002 22-inch ride cymbal. Every one of those is supposed to basically sound the same.
Okay.
It's kind of weird in a sense, but the thing is, it's a really beautiful cymbal, but it's kind of neat to know, you could replicate your sound, but the Zildjians, I don't know if they're all that uniform. I gotta say though, having gone to Guitar Center and splashed around the cymbal section because I bought a couple recently, Not everything Zildjian was pleasing to me. I was surprised. Some of the lower mid-price things actually had a bit. My 18-inch Crash was like $250. It's a Sabian.
Okay,
and it sounds great.
Now, are they? And they're actually made with slightly different materials, right?
Different alloys and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would It's like guitar strings, I think, right? Yeah.
Well, I have nothing else.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
I like.
So anyway, Lou, you got anything on a random there?
Yeah.
Lou,
I might have to cue a couple songs. Hello.
Okay.
Lou.
Well,
cue him.
Oh, right.
Lou, you're late. I'm throwing my food.
Did you ever hear of a vocal group from Philadelphia called The Times? TYMES.
No.
You may not know the name, but you know the songs.
I think I heard Daryl Hall talk about them one time. That was about it.
That's funny because one of their songs that was a big hit in England that I never heard, I said Daryl Hall would love this. Well, it was Philly song anyway.
Yeah.
They're one of the few bands that have had #1 hits one in the U.S. and one in the U.K. with different songs. They got a couple charts, but the song that I heard, that I hadn't heard in forever, so it was weird. It was kind of catchy. Let's see if I can get it going here. It's that crap. Crappity crap.
And it's The Time, TYME.
Yeah, TYME.
Okay.
There weren't this many commercials the first time.
No, it's getting worse and worse. They might even interrupt the song for a commercial.
Here we go. Wait.
I can't hear it.
Here we go.
It sounded like Barry White. I never heard it.
So was it a regional hit?
No.
Huh.
Do you remember that?
I never heard it. What's the name of it?
When it went, I thought of chewy, 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 chewy.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's really had that kind of riff in it.
Yeah.
No, that was a that was like a number 12. That was a big hit in 1974.
Really?
Yeah, number 12 in 1974.
What was the name again?
You Little Trust Maker. I just remember like when that came out, so many people were going doobie 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 doobie. In fact, go something like this.
Oh, that's where that's from. I do remember hearing that.
Doobie doobie doobie.
It's pretty catchy, actually.
Yeah.
But then I found out that one of their earlier hits.
Yeah.
Let's see. That was year.
Did they go back to the 60s?
Yeah, they go back to early 60s. Oh, actually, this might have been the 50s.
Oh, wow.
I'll bring it up for you.
Well, that couldn't have been the 50s. That was too cool for the 50s.
Oh, that was 74.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
The Time.
Here we go. Hang on a second.
TYME.
Boom, 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 boom.
Not like that dopey Morris Day group, The Time.
We find ourselves in a world of our own.
As we stroll along together.
Oh,
Right?
that's an original version.
Walking all alone. So in love are we two that we don't know what to do. So in love in a world of our own.
Wow.
That was
I know
a
that
big
song.
hit.
Yeah, I remember an interview with Daryl Hall, and he was talking about it was a lot of this doo-wop stuff in the stairwells when he was growing up, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So that was, I think that was her first. That was a number 1. That was a number 1 in the U.S.
Wow.
And but they're number one in the UK. I never heard of, but it's a good song. But that's the one that I said, wow, like Hall and Oates probably covered. I'm sure they played it and covered it.
Well, inspired them to create Hall and Oates, right?
But it's kind of cool. It's not unlike the Isley brothers, who had late 50s and early 60s hits, and also hits in the the modern age. So You Little Trust Maker is a bit different than that. But that was like a doo-wop version.
Wow,
but good singers though,
Yeah,
good singers.
Oh yeah.
Now that song that you just played, So Much in Love,
yeah.
was that covered by somebody?
Oh, probably. So many times.
That second song?
Yeah.
I remember hearing like a young kid sing it.
It's been covered by many other
like
artists.
a very high voice singing it. It was like a younger person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to play their so this was a UK hit. I did not chart in America. These fucking things.
Not uncommon either.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song? Because I got them up here.
It's called Ms. Grace.
Oh, I got it here. Oh, okay.
It's like Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. Do you want me to play a clip from like the middle of the song?
Yeah, go ahead. Wait.
Yeah. Oh.
You got you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put something up here.
Yeah.
She turns it on the line of hay when she comes to town.
Got a feel good sound.
Never heard that song, but that sounds good.
Me neither.
Circles, they were a huge band, right?
Yeah. I mean, that could be a whole note.
Or were they just a singing group?
A singing group, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to put, just a singing group.
Well, you did say one time he was both a musician and a drummer.
No, I didn't say. I said a singer.
No, you said he was both a musician and a.
Boy, that's an oxymoron.
I just like the fact that I hadn't heard that song in forever, probably maybe the 70s, and I just remembered it immediately. And then you find out the other song. It's a pretty song, So Much in Love too. And they covered that Johnny Mathis. Well, I don't know if Johnny Mathis, he didn't write it, but
Johnny
Wonderful,
Mattress,
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Johnny Mattress. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, that was the Times.
Did it too?
Yes, he did. It wasn't the time from like Prince. This was the Times. TYNS.
Right, not Morris Day and the Time. That was a cheesy thing. You know what I mean?
Hey, I like the Times.
You are a 2-bit Curtis Mayfield person.
I never heard Barry call that.
Cheese.
He calls Prince a 2-bit Curtis Mayfield.
Oh man, the Time had some great grooves though. Some great grooves.
It's that sound. That production sound sucked balls. I'm sorry.
I'm
a
sound guy
with the synthetic horns and the
drums.
I'm a sound guy. I like sound and feet. That's just me.
I'm not getting into a Prince. I'm not getting into a Prince beef here, dude. Sorry.
No,
you're not going to get in a feud with me.
I like the pop stuff because I'm.
In fact, I only know one person among my friends that likes Prince. Yeah, besides, nobody else does. So anyway,
you ever do the right thing? Bruce.
Yeah.
Prince. Bruce.
Yeah.
Prince.
I'd be there going, I love them both.
There you go.
Out of those two, I don't know, man.
Get out of my pizzeria.
No, this is my pizzeria. Yeah.
No rap, no music, no rap.
All right, I got something here.
What do you got, Mark?
Today, I was reading the newspaper. I was reading the papers. You hear me? I was reading the papers.
Mm-hmm. Wait, can I add one more thing? Wait, Mark, before you do that,
I'm sorry.
One more random. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a guy named Tom Bell, one of those Philly producers, got in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So he produced the Delphonics, La 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 La. He produced Rubber Band Man. That should alone get you into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're on a Philly soul already.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess, we're going to find out when the whole show is uploaded and we can watch it and everything, and I'll skip through it. Anyway, my eyes are so bad I have to use a flashlight now. In Manhattan, there's a club that I read about. Is really cool. It's called the Hot Club of New York. Now, what makes it different than any other club is A, it's only got 30 seats. B, in addition to paying at the door, you have to be a paid member on the website. And C, they only play 78 RPM albums. The owner of the club, Matthew Rivera, has his own collection of 78s, which he has acquired over the years. Many of them are so rare they were never digitized. He's got them there. They're protected. But if you're in this club, you come to the night that they have it. He will give a lecture on some jazz musician from the 30s and teach you about them and play these 78s. Yeah.
So now, it's like a record listening party with 30 of your friends.
Well, Perry, it's based on hot jazz clubs, going back to the 30s, where people weren't going and getting drunk and going, yay. People would sit and actually listen. It's like a music appreciation place. Now, you'd think it's all older people, but there's a lot of 35-year-old people there, you know. That snapping thing, though, 30s jazz was predated that, you know. But their equipment, I found this interesting. So this is what they used to play. They have a Japanese Techniques SL15 turntable from the 80s, a 1960 Macintosh C20 preamp, a 50s RCA vacuum-tubed amplifier, and I love this, a single towering 40s RCA LC1 loudspeaker because everything's in mono. Now, if you go in, rice and beans, red beans and rice is free, and beers are $5. I just think the whole thing is cool, and he's teaching an appreciation for this music that could disappear if people don't, if people can forget about it.
Keeping it alive, yeah.
If you join on the website, you have access to all his classes on jazz. And I was lucky to be mentored in jazz when I worked at Cassette Productions by Stan Moskowitz, who taught me all this stuff, the branches, Coleman Hawkins, but I still don't. You never know everything. And I would love to join. I just don't have money. But I think it's really good what he's doing.
Do you know how much it is to join and to be able to attend?
You can join on the web for $8.99 a month, $99 a year. And that will you can access he does stream their shows.
What about the shows?
So if you go to the shows, it's a $30 admission fee. And there's only 30 chairs. A lot of people get turned away, quite obviously. It's a very small place. It's in the Flatiron District.
It's not an exorbitant fee, actually.
No.
And to listen to records, what are they going to charge? $300, like at a Stephen Wilson concert or something? You know,
right. You better serve me some food.
$50 for Stephen Wilson, buddy.
Not anymore. Next time you see him, it's going to cost you a couple of $100.
And I'm not going.
Yeah.
So I hope this club. I don't know how long
we live in our homes.
It'll exist for quite a while. I mean, hopefully he owns the building. You know,
if I ever come into where I have, like, if I'm a little more able to do things, I'll join just for the support them. I am killing myself because I had a huge treasure trove of 78s from my mother. I left them in the house I grew up in, and they got thrown out in the trash. And I used to love playing them.
What were they? That is.
Was it Patty Page? What were the albums?
Patty Page. I had Les Paul's stuff. Yeah. And I used to listen to Patty Page because she double-tracked or triple multi-tracked her voice.
Patty Page did some multi-tracking, like in the Bing Crosby era.
Yeah. And I remember playing the Les Paul stuff and going, that's a funny-sounding guitar. I was really young. But Perry was right. A lot of people just, 78s. Who cares,
Right.
And Perry is the one, I think, Perry, you're the one that told me how 78s, the shellac, where they came from.
Bugs.
From beetles.
From
the lac bug.
Well, not from the bug itself, from secretions from the bug.
Yeah.
Like
scraped off a tree in India or something. Yeah.
Like the xenomorph in Alien.
One thing I discovered from the guy that was talking, he said that generally 78s went out in the 50s.
Yeah.
Early 50s. But they were made into the 1960s in different countries, and there are Beatles 78s out there from different countries that continue to make them. Now, that would be quite a trip to have a Beatles 78 RPM.
That's why it's called lacquer, by the way, from the lac bug. So
okay. Yeah. Not shellac. Shellac is when you lose a bet and you get shellacked.
You get whipped with a belt.
So, all right, everybody's done with random?
I am done.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Actually, no, I was going to say one of my earliest guitar loves was Andres Segovia. And I was wondering, I kind of can't wait to see some video and hear him. That one of the most stunning acoustic classical guitar players, influenced so many people. Do you have that available by chance? Oh my God.
And he's from Spain. He's really playing Spanish style guitar.
Right.
Look at that finger picking.
Look at the shape of his thumb. It's crooked.
Such smooth.
Mesmerizing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, a little vibrato there. Yeah.
Man.
By the way, Jeff Skunk Baxter used to work in a record store in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And he said Segovia came in one day
to
the store, and Jeff Skunk Baxter was having a conversation with Segovia, and Segovia said, he asked him, why do you sit down? And Segovia told him that when you sit down like that, the guitar is part of your body. And that's why Jeff Skunk Baxter always sat down after that from that conversation with Segovia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He did. Well,
not because he was injured or anything, because,
Now, back in the Doobie Brothers days, when they were on that TV show, What's Happening, he was in a sitting on a stool.
Yeah,
remember that episode? He wore sunglasses. I thought he was blind. That's why I thought he was sitting down, because he was blind.
No.
You're blind.
You're
the blind one.
And then Rerun's jacket opens. He's got the reel-to-reel tape recorder.
You can't be blind and design missile defense systems.
Michael McDonald asked Rerun, "Why'd you tape the show?" And he said, "Because some guys said if we didn't do it, they were going to hurt us."
Did he really? Was that part of the dialogue?
Yeah, because like they were all dancing, and then Rerun's jacket opens up, and he's got this reel-to-reel recording. He's bootlegging it. And they had Michael McDonald acted. He went, "Why did you record us?" That was just amazing. It's like I said, you got these guitar players that are all over the neck, Otmar Liebert and everything, but Segovia is real classical because it's all about he's playing the chords. He's not trying to be this, virtuoso. And he did a lot for solo, for acoustic guitar. He was one of the pioneers.
Well, but you'll notice the right hand is as important as the left hand.
Absolutely.
With somebody like him. Because you can see that he's changing the bass notes.
Yeah.
And the way his thumb is bent. My thumb can't bend like that. It's like an L shape.
He's also got
like
fingernails.
a right angle.
He's also got fingernails because the fingernails kind of were doing the picking.
That's good for scooping up cocaine too.
I was too young in the 70s to do that, Just wanted to throw that out there.
Segovia doing a bump before he goes.
I've got Mark. Do you have any trivia? I've got a couple of trivia questions.
Weren't there guitars made a brand called Segovia?
Probably.
There was a restaurant called Segovia. I know that.
That's right. That's right. I said that's why I had the 12-egg omelet when we worked at Cornell.
So,
Mark, I ordered an omelet in this restaurant. There was like 56 eggs in it.
Jeez, what are you, Paul Newman? Coolahan Luke?
Yeah, really.
I tried to learn that, though. There was a music shop in Hillsdale that sold used records and taught guitar lessons. And I tried, and he was telling me how you got to get the finger picking, and I could never get the rhythmic. Like, he just does it so steady. Maybe if I didn't try to be Richie Blackmore or Eddie Van Halen, I would have put more time into study and real guitar playing,
Painstaking. Elbow grease. Painstaking.
All I wanted to do was play wank and all that stuff. Maybe I should have concentrated more. But anyway. No, so trivia. I am, this week was a rough week for me. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Actually, I had two, and I couldn't verify the answers. So, Perry, you got any trivia?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the first pop album?
You answered like a question.
What was the first pop album with the lyrics printed on the sleeve?
Ooh. I know.
I am totally clueless. I'll let Lou go for it.
I would think it was Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles.
Ah.
That brings back memories. That cover just brings memories.
Well, I remember you saying the other week, you said, if you're like me, this is what you said. You said, if you're like me and you love all things Beatles. So now we're going to see. We're going to see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And,
really?
and Mark, I've heard you and Lou both say George is your favorite Beatle or whatever, right? So,
we're moody, Perry. We're moody.
George, as late, he's been. I've had a special thing for George late. Last several years.
Well, can you name the 3 George Harrison songs from the album Revolver?
I'm not an authority, Perry, just because I like George Harrison.
Yeah, but come
on. Taxman.
Everybody knows Revolver.
It's the Beatles.
Right? Taxman.
It's the Beatles, Mark, and you're pushing 60.
Taxman. The Middle East. Oh,
yes, I know. All right, well, I'll give you that one. It's called Love You Too. Yeah.
Love You Too.
Okay.
Yeah. There's one more.
Old Brown Shoe. No, that was a B-side.
No, that was a single. That was the B-side of a single.
Yeah.
I want to tell you.
Oh, Lou.
It's a free-for-all.
We get all three. Bro.
Dude, Lou, you got the hard one. Uh-oh, we're playing the Beatles. Can't do that.
Oh, shit. Topless. Run so fast. Boom, boom.
Great song.
Sue us. Love the drum sound.
Ringo, man. Hit that snare, boy.
He's hitting rim shots. His drum fills are so great on that.
Yeah. Wow, you guys got that. Cool.
But Lou got the hardest one.
Here's another one.
I would never have gotten.
Well, I'm so much older than you, Mark.
Here's another one. What was the first George Harrison single released on Dark Horse Records? Single. Not an album, single.
Dark Horse. I'm going to say Dark Horse.
Okay.
I'm probably wrong. I'll take that. I'll live with that.
Mark, any guesses?
Yeah, one choice in this life.
Bangladesh.
Ah, cool.
I don't know this song.
Good tune.
Wow.
That's good tune.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
What was
now,
the first?
Is that on the Dark Horse record?
What was the first album released on Dark Horse Records? There's your choice. One of those 4 was the first album released on Dark Horse.
I'm going to go with Living in the Material World. I'm probably wrong.
I'm trying to think about the years.
I'm changing it. Extra Texture. I'm going to go with that. That's my guess.
Okay.
It's not. I don't think it's Living in Material Dog. I'm gonna say Dark Horse.
Okay. Well,
because I don't know.
I think we're gonna find out pretty soon.
It's all conjecture.
33 and a third.
Oh, Cracker Ass Cracker Palace. 33 and a third.
Yeah.
Nice keyboard.
Yeah, I love that song.
I love that car.
I love that guy. I love that song. I love the video.
Yeah. All right. Here's another one.
Now, when that single came out, George Harrison was taking a beating. I guess. He's considered his output was like inferior and stuff, but he had some great singles.
Yeah. Mark, you want to ask that question?
What was the first George Harrison song to appear on a Beatles album? I did used to know this, and it's totally out of my mind.
Have a guess, Lou?
'Cause You Like Me Too Much. 'Cause you...
Go away.
That's from Meet the Beatles. Yeah.
Parlophone.
That was from Meet the Beatles in America.
Yeah. Early on.
Okay. Beatle experts. You Beatle experts are doing quite good.
Here
comes another one, dude.
All right.
Can you name the two Beatles? Go ahead, Mark. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
That sounded kind of cool, actually.
All right. Ready?
Go ahead.
Can you name the two Beatles songs that Brian Jones has played on?
Yes.
No. Wait. No. Yeah. All You Need Is Love.
Okay.
It's got to be later on. It's got to be on the White Album or Magical History Tour. Tragical History Tour.
Mark, want to have a guess?
Oh.
Yeah, you guess the next one, Mark. Come on, I did my bit.
Mystery Tour. It's got. I think it's Magical Mystery Tour.
Did I say all you need is cash?
Hey Jude.
Right.
Hey Jude.
Well, Mark, you were really close, but
really.
He played the saxophone in that. Remember?
That's right.
Wow, we're both wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, this show is getting so banned.
We're getting
back up the chorus, right? And he played an ocarina on that song also.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
And
more interestingly, all of these people listed here sang sang the chorus and the reprise. Neil Aspinall, Marianne Faithfull.
Who the fuck is Alfie Bick now?
He was their chauffeur. He was their driver.
Oh,
Patty
wow.
Boyd, Mal Evans, Brian Jones, George Martin, Jeff Emmerich. They all sang "We All Live." They're all singing that. Yep.
Okay. Can we do this? What was Neil Aspinall's role? Can you put this back up again?
He was their I don't know. He was their manager, their road manager.
He was a road manager. He became the director of Apple.
Right.
He probably still is. Marion Faithfull, we know. Patty Boyd was George's wife. Mal Evans was their roadie.
Yep.
Jeff Emmerich was their engineer. Yeah. I don't know. Who's George Martin?
Never heard of him.
Yep.
He sucked as a producer and engineer. Just, that he had that close sound, that 70s sound.
I've got one more.
All right.
One more.
And I'm not embarrassed now because I know this show will never make it to YouTube.
Well, this one
they're going to chicken dick us.
This one is somewhat related. This is somewhat related.
Can I read this one?
Who? Go ahead, Lou.
I want to read this one.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Who was the guitar player on the studio version of Joe Cocker with a little help from my friends? Guitar, drums, organ, bass.
Now, the drummer was the drummer from Procol Harum. The drummer on that song.
On the studio version.
The great studio version of that song. That was Procol Harum's drummer. Yep.
I don't know his name.
And who played the guitar? Somebody, so we're finding out who was the guitar player on that song. They're all British.
Okay. Peter Frampton.
That's a darn good guess, man.
Steve Marriott.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know. Just taking a stab.
Ronnie Wood.
Jimmy.
Pagey.
Jimmy Page. Great.
No shit. Yeah, it is. That sounds like him.
Now, when you hear it, like, oh, yeah, that's fucking Jimmy Page.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool, man.
Yep.
What's the name of the drummer's name, Procol Harum? I only know Gary Brooker there.
No, he was
Robin.
I don't know who the drummer.
Robin Trower was.
Procol Harum's drummer was played on the studio.
His name was Ian something because they're all named Ian. That's a great English rock.
All drummers are named Ian. That's true.
Yep.
Except for you, Lou.
Or English rock stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's all the trivia that
That's
I
it?
have. That's
Okay.
it.
Oh, man.
Is that not enough? I had 6 questions. You know.
Yeah, that was, we did okay. I think we faltered at the
You
end.
did quite well. As you know,
but still.
I railed on you a little bit about being Beatle experts. You guys did quite well on that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I'm not, I've had Beatles experts tell me, you don't know anything. I go, yeah, I don't. There's a lot I don't know. There's so much to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, even
but anyway.
the Joe Cocker one was Beatle connected because it was a Beatles song.
Yeah.
Right?
And you know what goes through my head?
And
The Woodstock version of With a Little Help from. So I was thinking that's the guitar that was in my head.
But the studio version, that's James Page. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think the Little Help My Friends, that's from the Mad Dogs and Englishmen.
I don't know which record it's from.
Was that the same time as Woodstock? Is that the same band?
I thought Mad Dogs and Englishmen was a live record.
Yeah, but was that the same band he played with at Woodstock?
No,
Jimmy
I don't
Page
think so.
No, I meant live
band.
wise. No, I meant the Mad Dogs and Englishmen tour band. Was that the band he played with at Woodstock?
I think he had the Grease band then.
Yeah,
the
Mad
Grease
Dogs
band.
came after.
You like Bowser? Like Shana Na?
No.
It's the Grease Man.
The Grease Man. Oh God.
Piddly diddly, baby.
So, all right, was he or was he not a member of the Village People?
Who?
The Grease Man. Remember the radio station guy? Remember
Yeah.
The Grease Man.
Yeah, mega.
Did he replace Howard Stern? No, no one knows what we're talking about. It was a DJ out of New York or something. The rumor was he was a member of the Village People.
Well, when I hear his voice,
I never heard that. When
I hear his voice, I think of Bruce Campbell from Evil Dead. That's the face I get in my head. You know,
yeah.
Can just see Bruce Campbell.
The Foley man in 9/11, his brother was in the Village People. He's a brother. I think he's the cowboy.
Really?
I'm going to the fridge.
I didn't know that.
He's going to the fridge. Mr. Freeze. Chill out, Freeze. Man.
Sing, keep playing.
Everybody keep cool.
Congratulations, Arnold. You made the worst Batman movie.
You know, it wasn't even funny like the TV series.
It was unintentionally funny, right?
Yeah, no, it was just.
I like the first two with Tim Burton.
I mean, truly gag worthy. You know.
Yeah, that kitchen, that refrigerator must be in Mongolia.
What'd you get lost, Perry? Come on, we got a show we're doing here.
Wait, we're
losing momentum.
Halftime music.
Well, we were supposed to listen to Bob Seger before you cut out last time. Did you have to reboot? Was it a
no? I just went out and came back, and I hope I'm on the rest of the show. So let's sing that all-time famous theme from the theater. Let's go out to the whatever and get some popcorn.
Let's go out to the
lobby.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Are you ready?
God damn it.
What's next?
I'm going to turn this down.
You're just not having good luck with your phone tonight, are you?
No, it's just I'm turning the volume down. It's a TV theme. Name it.
Smallville. It's a Batman spinoff.
70s detectives.
Mannix.
It was a buddy show too.
Oh, it was
Starsky and Hutch.
Yes, Starsky and Hutch.
That sounds really heavy
for a
70s show.
I was going to say Cannon.
Oh, Cannon.
With William Conrad. Here, stop the gun. I got my gun pointed at you. No, that was from 2023. There's a band called the Prisoners.
It's a remake.
A band called the Prisoners, but that's their version of the Starsky and Hutch thing. They're not to be confused with the English garage rock band, or is it garage rock?
Or Husky and Starch.
Husky and Starch, yeah.
Husky and Starch sing "Hair."
I always like the original Starsky and Hutch theme.
Yeah.
So, Mark, can you explain something to me?
What?
The Bob Seger System. This was before he went solo. That was the name of his band, correct?
Yeah. And I love. Someone gave me a dog-eared album vinyl. I got it from someone's collection, and I'm like, "Oh, Bob Seger," and I put it on. I go, "He was really like a heavy R&B. It was good stuff."
Detroit.
And Traveling Man had one of the best drum sounds. Like, it's unique. It's just like this really ultra compressed, and it fades in, right? So
it's got a good groove. It's got a groove,
I understand
man.
We have some audio and video of this Bob Seger
Ramblin
System.
Gamblin Man.
Cool.
And there's the drummer. Lou, what's the drummer? He's got these wacky things over his head, and he hits them. I don't know what kind of drums they are. They're really screwed up, man. But
okay. Double kicks.
Look at those things. He's hitting them.
I know what they are. I'll tell you when we're done. That's really, really weird.
Look at Bob Seger standing on a wire table.
Wow.
These guys rock, man.
Oh, yeah. Look at that voice. So raw. That is so Detroit, right?
The direction, whatever show this was, wasn't that good, but it is what it is.
Ramblin Man.
That's a scaled back band, man. Four piece.
Tell you what, that drummer's louder than everybody else.
Plus, he plays like Simon Kirk, you know?
Yeah.
See those things he was hitting
heavy
up
on
there
those hi-hats.
in the intro?
I believe those are called, well, if they're not a prototype of it, the North drums. It was a drum that had a curved, looked like a gourd.
They do have curves. He had two of them, one on each side of him. Yeah.
Right. Now, if you look at on the cover of Jackson Brown's Running on Empty record, it's got the drum set, Russ Kunkel's drum kit. He's got a couple of North drums there.
Yeah, we showed that cover one time. Yeah.
We spoke about these. I think they're like fiberglass. They're almost like composite material, like the monster, like Hal Blaine's monster kit.
He only did those on the intro though, but he was going like, boom, cool, man.
That's like a precursor to the heavy metal drummers in the 80s that would do that. Boom, boom,
yeah.
Well,
that drummer was solid,
it looked like the kick drum looks like there's no padding in the bass drums.
Looks like what? Yeah, I don't see any.
Why wouldn't he have covers?
He's got something holding it in place in front under the blanket or whatever it is.
Probably a cinder block.
Well, look at those things, man. Those tubes, dude.
Yeah, why wouldn't he have a bass drum head on his bass drum? Is there a reason for that? Like,
he's got a bass drum.
No, he's got, but he doesn't have front. He doesn't have front heads on the bass drums. And the thing is, you can't.
This is a television studio. Also, this is not a concert.
Well, it also that became a thing. Some drummers, Phil Collins, didn't use his bottom heads on his tom toms through a lot of the stuff. He didn't have it. I went through that. It was a phase. I mean, I went through a phase with it and my thing was I couldn't get the drums to sound like I wanted to. So if I took the bottom head off. I didn't understand drums had a ring sometimes. They sounded cheap, like tinny to me, Anyway, just a technical thing. But nowadays, top head, bottom head.
Let's see.
He's bashing. Looks like he's standing on an old wire like a spool. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Bob Seger playing guitar?
Was the guitar player in the Bob Seger System.
Firebird, I think, or something, right? Firebird or a Thunderbird. I don't know what it is.
Wow. He was the only guitar player.
Cool.
And he doesn't have to play bar chords either because it's loud, When you can play an A like that, and as long as you're playing through some massive, you know what I mean? It's going to sound big as all hell.
I see a similarity to Deep Purple. What I see is the organ and the drums are the heaviest part of the band.
Yeah.
Because Bob Seger, he's basically just strumming, you know.
But he's not a Richard Blackmore guy.
That Detroit sound too, though.
Right. It's R&B, man. Yeah.
What I meant, Perry, was
there was a lot of organ-driven rock in the '60s, but I was thinking of what's the guy, Mitch Ryder.
Well, that was 1970.
On the recording, on the studio version, who was singing on the chorus? A very well-known deceased rock star.
Glenn Frey.
Glenn Frey.
Mm-hmm. He was Bob was his mentor because he wanted to take him on tour, and Glenn's mom was like, "No,
Well, on the Eagles documentary, she caught him smoking pot.
Yeah,
but on the studio version, you can hear him on it. You can hear his voice now. Pretty cool.
Well, one more left, but this is what I mean about the direction. Like whoever was directing this show or whatever it was, it's like, dude, lay back a little bit, man.
It's like a UHF channel.
See? I don't like that. That's just too much.
No. I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
I'm going to be unwell.
Should have a trigger warning.
A seizure. When you were smoking those good reefers back then, this was freaky deaky, man.
Yeah. All right, we get it. Stop.
I had a seizure. Sorry, guys. UHF.
They were rocking, man. They were rocking.
Yeah, they were.
Golfer's clap.
I like a couple Bob Seger songs.
Those early albums were fascinating to hear. Pre the Bob Seger we know. In fact, you can't get them. They're very hard to get. He's not interested in people hearing them.
There was another. I've heard things on the Classic Rewinds that there was another band. It wasn't Bob Seger System. It was another thing that he did before it just became Bob Seger or the Silver Bullet Band.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. I can't remember the song. I couldn't name it before, but when I listened, I said, "This is kind of cool."
He did an album, and it was so different than anything he did before or after. It was almost like psychedelic in a way. Some parts of it.
Yeah.
He's finding his way.
But in a sense too, like there's Bob Seger, and then Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet. Neil Young with Crazy Horse. There's just Neil Young. There's Neil Young with Crazy. You know, it's
yeah.
You know,
then you have
Neil
Young.
To use them every time.
But then you got Neil Young with Crazy Horse, but he doesn't credit Crazy Horse on some of those albums too.
I don't know.
So it's Neil Young.
Yeah. Neil Young credits
Zuma.
Neil Young credits everyone.
No. I'm not talking about on the musician listing. I'm saying it could say Neil Young, and then you look on who played on the album, and it's still Crazy Horse.
Well, it'll say Crazy Horse.
Ralph Molina.
And on the back. Yeah.
Not always. Look at Zuma. Doesn't say Crazy Horse.
You guys, it's like the text feed. You guys argue back and forth.
Yeah, I got to argue with Perry, and Perry's got to argue with me.
Yep.
That's because you know why? We're brothers.
Yeah.
Brothers are.
Well, apparently we've been doing this for 4 years or something. You know?
Listen,
I've learned a lot in 4 years. I can't speak for you, but I've learned a lot in 4 years.
This is true. You know, we were talking about this the other night. We've been doing this for 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Are we recording? Are we recording?
hopefully this episode's coming out. 4 years, guys. It's been fun.
You know, this is a tough episode. I dropped out. Lou still has 22 seconons on his counter, and we played the Beatles. If this all comes together,
Lou's got 3 minutes because we're approaching an hour.
I'm not gonna fail. It says on my clock 57. Let's do a countdown.
You're like Jack Calabrese, man. You know what I mean? I'll give you an hour.
I'm out, man. That's funny.
Got to go work it for her. All right. So before Lou cuts out, because he might.
I'm not cutting.
You want to go to them original versions?
I want to hear that.
Yes.
I love this.
All right,
this
Lou,
is a great segment.
We've discussed this, Mark. Lou, we've discussed it in the past. Remember Jimmy Rogers? He's got kisses sweeter than wine. And then, somebody clubbed him in the head in L.A. or something. It was probably Morris Levy, they said,
Yeah.
Because he was on roulette.
Right. My song.
Well, the original was the Weavers, Pete Seeger.
Pete Seeger, okay.
And that was in the 40s. Yeah.
Wow.
Whole different feel.
The songs that they had were covered by so many people.
Yeah.
Did they write that? Did they write song?
I didn't know who the writers were, but
I like the Philly Jimmy Rogers version.
Yeah,
it swings, baby.
Yeah.
All
right, Unchained Melody.
Sweeter than
right. Unchained Melody.
Brothers.
Oh, way before the Righteous Brothers.
Sure.
Time goes by
from the 50s.
so slowly, and time can do so.
Todd Duncan. There was a movie. No. It was a movie about somebody being in prison. It was a prison movie, and that was the song from the movie, and he sang it in the movie.
Okay. Who was that guy?
Todd Duncan.
What kind of accent? Todd Duncan.
Todd Duncan. Yeah. Yep.
It sounded like he had a different accent.
I don't know where he was from, but
very cool.
Also, 1955, 10 years before the Righteous Brothers.
Nice strings. I hear that on my parents' old stereo with the huge speakers and the turntable inside, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's when the grandparents listened to,
After that, throw on a little Percy Faith.
Yeah.
And the Martinis come
Christmas
out.
album.
The interesting thing about this is that...
Perry, one thing, Unchained Melody, that's got some distinction as maybe one of the most played songs, if not the most played song. It's got some kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
Or the most song played at a wedding.
Well, when Phil Spector recorded the Righteous Brothers doing it, I mean, wow, with the echo chamber and, of course it was on Philly's Records, his own label,
Oh.
Yeah. Barry McGuire. Go ahead.
Just to backtrack, Sweeter Than Wine. The music is considered traditional Irish, credited to Joel Newman, but the lyrics were Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes. So,
Okay.
All right, so it's a traditional melody.
Barry McGuire recorded California Dreaming before the Mamas and the Papas.
Did they go, stop into a church? That's
kind of what it sounds like. So what they did was, it was such a good recording, they they took out Barry McGuire's voice and put Denny Doherty's over it, and that was the Mamas and Papas version. Yeah. Yep.
All the leaves are brown.
Yeah, the backend's the same. Is that David Soul in that picture?
No, it's Barry McGuire.
I know.
It's Hutch.
So they replaced him with Denny Doherty, and that was the Mamas and Papas version. Yeah.
Yeah. Denny Doherty had a good voice.
I've got one more.
A damn good voice.
4 English gentlemen, expatriates who moved to Italy.
The Walker Brothers. No. Moved to Italy.
No, the Rokes.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Look at their image.
What the fuck are that? Masonry. I see Masonic symbols there.
The Rokes, they had a weird image for the 60s.
Yeah, well, but that was in Italy. And that song originally is Italian. They converted it to English.
So the Grassroots, that wasn't written by who was it?
No, it wasn't written by any Grassroots or P.F. Sloan or anybody like that.
P.F. Sloan, yeah. So that was they're written by the Italian guys?
That was the Rokes, yeah.
They're an English band, though.
Yeah, well, no, they're Italian. They were English expatriates who moved to Italy. Yeah,
yep. Oh. I'm looking at them now.
I never heard of them. Anything else interesting by them, Mark? The Rokes.
They were voted the second most popular beat music group in Italy.
Mm-hmm. In Italy,
can't top that.
I like Italian pop songs sometimes. They're great beats. They're great rhythm.
Yep.
Blah 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 blah
that's
blah
all
blah.
I have, dude, but,
you know who played on the Grassroots version of "Live for Today"? You know who the drummer was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just say it, Lou. Say it.
I don't have to.
And by the way,
you just know.
And you're being deceitful too. You're being deceitful.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, you go, why would they throw me off of the Hal Blaine website? You must have said something that got your ass thrown off, Lou.
I swear
don't tell me you don't know. You know exactly what you said, you know?
I said Hal Blaine is my spirit animal. It was a joke.
And you got thrown off?
No,
for that?
No.
Otherwise, Perry, I really don't know because I know her rules. She's very strict.
She actually made a statement. Somebody said something that they said that something about somebody getting thrown off for not doing anything, and she admitted she employs what do you call that Facebook uses to like if you don't look at every reply, it's called I don't know. It's like a filter, right? And she kind of said, well, you know, someone may get thrown off because Facebook will throw them off. I don't know what she meant by that, but it could be that you just said your combination of words came out funny and some Facebook police alerted her, and she's very quick to say, you're out of here.
I mean, why would you throw, why would you throw anyone off the site unless they go, Hal Blaine was a lame-ass drummer? Yeah,
exactly. She's done that. She's done that.
You're a Hal Blaine hero. You know, I mean,
right? And I know how fanatical she is. That's why I'm kind of like it's kind of weird. Otherwise, I honestly.
So
if I said something inflammatory or even like flattering, I thought Hal Blaine is my spirit. I was kind of funny. You know what I mean?
Start your own Hal Blaine.
It's
tribute site.
Maybe she went to my Facebook page and saw an anti-Trump thing. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, you know what? To say, I got
to say, Mark, the comment you made sounded kind of vague, though. Like, did she imply that I was being?
I'll have to look it up. No. Some other person that followed was saying about somebody getting thrown off a friend of theirs, and it was somebody from California.
Oh,
but
okay.
Now I'll also say Carol Kay will state right out. I make a statement. If you disagree with me, I may ban you. Like she's very opinionated too. You know. So
the thing is, I'm such a fan though. Like, and I know how she is. Like, you know, there's nothing. You don't put anything too personal. So if that was too personal, then fuck her. You know, I mean,
well, who is she? Is she related to Hal?
She described herself as a dear friend.
Okay, all right.
But you know, the only thing was, she's actually commented on I put posts on there, and it's all about the music. It's all about him. She's commented, "Oh, Lou, thank you so much for your," blah, blah, blah. And then one day I'm gone. And of course, I wouldn't plan anything.
Well,
knowing how I knew how she is about
you went
it.
One toke over the line, probably.
Apparently, in some fashion, I guess I did.
Yep. Lou, don't bogart me. Don't bogart me.
You know, I thought about it. I said, well, because it was after I made that comment, you know. But I've had people say more things that were more fawning about him. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well,
it's Facebook.
Hal knows. Hal knows. He's like, fuck her.
He's looking down on you guys.
Mark, you want to go to some extra stuff?
Oh, I want to see like some Canadian comedians in tight white suits mimicking somebody.
We have two things that didn't make the last show.
Okay, cool.
But we have this one here of
this is affectionately called Perry's Extras.
She does it.
To get an idea of the Bon Jovi sound, try to imagine Bruce Springsteen coming out of my ass. How much did you pay for the show tonight? $40. $40. Wouldn't it have been better to wait till next year when they're playing at Six Flags? Yes, but I'm from New Jersey.
40 was a lot in the 80s.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
No. Somebody kill me now.
Kill me now.
It's your first album, and there's John on the cover. Yeah. Look at you. That's right before Eddie Murphy drove by and picked you up. Now let's talk about some of these songs. Look at this. Here's the lyric sheet. Oh, I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse, I ride.
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh boy,
that's every stereotypical New Jersey thing that people expect. You know,
it makes me glad I live here.
Give it
sometimes.
to them.
What exit are you from?
Give it to them.
Fuck you. That's what exit I'm from.
I always like to say I'm from the last exit.
$40. That had to be what in the 90s for 40.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Wasn't that thing called the Insult Dog, or was that the name of it?
Triumph, the Insult Comedy Dog.
Comic Dog. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yep. Which is who did the
Conan
voice
O'Brien
again?
sent them out. Yeah.
But
I like the lyric sheet. He took a dump on the lyric sheet.
and he reads the worst lyric of all time. I'm like, but Bon Jovi's cool, dude.
Somebody said that when you do that, like with Bon Jovi they're watching the guy with the puppet doing the voice. They got to try not to laugh and look at him. They just got to look at Triumph.
Well, they love him so much that on their passes, the backstage passes, they had Triumph the dog. So in other words, and he went on stage with them, right? And he sang. He was there. There was a box covering, Robert Smigel, and he had the puppet up there, and he's singing with Bon Jovi on stage at the arena in New Jersey or whatever, right? And he's singing "Shot to the Heart" and "You to Blame." You give poop a bad name, and they're having a blast with it. I mean, those guys have a sense of humor, you know.
Do you think Gene Simmons would have been amicable to having Triumph?
Fuck no, fuck no.
Get him out of here. I don't want him here.
Do you have any video of what's his name? Triumph?
No. That for now, that's all it. But have the Jolly Green Giant.
Yo ho ho!
Ooh, supper. These are the giant string beans.
It's a rabid raccoon.
They are. But
I like a giant string bean.
Even better. How? In butter sauce.
The Giant's crisp green beans come frozen in a flavor-tight pouch with a special butter sauce that makes his taste even better.
Did you bring those buttery green beans? Better yet, I brought the Giant.
Giant man in green tights. Yeah. That's great.
I forgot about that dandy scarf he used to wear.
I like string beans.
It's funny. My first moved out of my parents' house. Yeah. Living on your own, I would buy the frozen vegetables, the boil them bag. Broccoli and cheese was great.
That was a dinner.
Cheese. That and a steak. But
the Brussels
I
sprouts
steam vegetables now. I steam everything.
Good.
How do you eat cereal in the morning?
Nah. What's that?
Do you eat cereal in the morning?
Sometimes. I don't like eating in the morning too early. I have coffee and I might make a smoothie. Kellogg's, Battle Creek, Michigan. Oh. Fuck this thing. Get out of here.
This disturbs me.
I'm hungry.
I'm going to eat a child.
Take it from Carinkles. That's
Carinkle.
me.
That's
the
me.
The best breakfast under the big top is post-sugar rice Carinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain
You're
of
a
rice
drunk.
Sugar rice Carinkles is Carinkles
That's hangover
with
food.
honey and sugar. It's so good, I crinkle every time I eat it. Yep, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love Post Sugar Rice Crinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun.
That's a scary clown, man.
I know. I can't look.
It's gone on too long. Post fucked up. He's on the box. It's a drawing of him on the box.
Crinkles the clown. That was the mascot of, that the Post company came up with.
That was one scary entrance, though. That was not cool.
Crinkles.
Oh, no,
popping out of the wall.
Crinkles, he's no Kool-Aid man, that's for sure.
Yeah, his head popping up scared the shit out of me.
We have a Monty Python thing that didn't make it last
I like the Joker and Batman. That was a clown I liked. Cesar Romero.
Mm-hmm.
Clowns are scary.
Caesar was great.
Yeah. Sick people.
John Cleese,
rock concert.
Graham,
like a
Graham Chapman, the American,
Terry Gilliam,
and Terry Jones.
And Terry Jones.
It's like a rock concert. They're cheering them on.
You don't see Terry Gilliam
it's
much
the Hollywood
doing
Bowl,
that, right?
Yeah.
Sit on my face. Look at Terry Gilliam.
Very English, huh?
They walk like they have potato chips in the crack of their asses they don't want to break.
You got to keep it in.
Well,
hey, we want to
Breesley
thank
Brewing. That's Breesley Brewing. What was the little seal's name?
I can't remember.
God.
I can't remember.
They're doing helium. Is that helium that you're doing?
Yeah, they're doing big whippets, Mark. Yeah, let's talk
doing
drums,
whippets.
1960s
whippets. Hey, we appreciate our subscribers. If you're hearing us for the first time or the second or third and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you click the little bell, you'll be notified when the new show's up.
Nobody clicks.
We really
any
would
bell.
appreciate it. But the little bell helps out a lot.
It's a good show. Music Relish show, right?
It was a very good show.
We try.
It was a very good show.
It was a very good show.
It was a very good show.
Well,
Jesus,
for a
Mark.
podcast,
hit the outro, bro, Mark.
Let's go to the outro.
So yeah, please consider
4 years, guys. 4 years. We've been doing this show for 4 years.
And I want to say, when I was a kid listening to you guys on AM radio, I said, one day I hope I'm on the show, and you let me come on the show.
We found Mark huddled, cold, and lonely on our doorstep.
Here's the thing, Mark. You were moving, Lou, so you had, you were waiting. So Mark was on 5, 6, 7, right?
Trying to replace me.
9, and like by the 12th to 13th show, he's a regular. So it's
we did that many shows, you and I together?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Lou was in the process of moving, remember?
Yeah.
And then we had the hurricane.
Yeah.
No, that was years later, dude. That was years later.
That was 3 years, 3 years later, yeah.
By the way, can I do a shout out to my friend Mike, one of my best friends ever? I had the same experience with him as I had with you, Lou. He was in Jamaica, and he was only about 20 or 30 miles from the eye, and I lost contact with him. And I knew he's probably okay, but when you can't reach somebody, you kind of panic. You're like, and he was fine.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good to hear.
And he's back in the U.S.
Willie Nelson did something with some other celebrity. They raised like $10 million of like aid food. They airlifted to Jamaica, unannounced. It's just like.
Well, he told me
people do good things.
He told me that concrete structures were flattened like they weren't there. That's because it was basically the wind was so strong it was like having a tornado on top of you for 15 minutes. Yeah. If you were right at the eye wall, he wasn't. That's crazy.
Well,
wind and water power.
But we're Americans, so we're lucky it went out to sea like this, but devastated the Caribbean.
Well, Jamaica got the brunt. They got the brunt. Yeah. So anyway, but they'll come back, and Mike Latour, glad you're back in the USA.
All right, let's hit the outro.
It's the music
Freddie and the Dreamers.
The music Relish show.
Oh, that was the outro. That was the intro.
Yeah, that was the intro,
Here's
man.
The outro.
You're smoking the intro weed.
Not enough, apparently.
There we go.
It's the all-seeing eye. Thanks to our subscribers. musicrelishshow@gmail.com if you have any comments, or nobody's claimed that Bad Company DVD that I don't want. If anyone wants it, you can have it for free. I'll even pay postage. Who is that?
It's Jazz.
Look at John Lennon's home studio.
Jazz.
This is like a Sgt. Pepper time. He's got four reel-to-reel machines.
That's state of the art.
Yeah. This is like in '67. This is not Tittenhurst Park. He didn't own any of that. This is his house wherever he lived. Look at all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Looks like Steve Wilson.
Is that a Vox organ to the left?
Whoa.
There you go. Wait a minute.
Ricky Danko,
Garth.
Levon Hellman, Garf. Yeah.
That's not Levon.
This Levon in the middle, man.
That doesn't look like Levon.
I think it is.
It's
because in the
Levon,
80s
dude.
he had that look.
Yeah.
I don't look like Levon.
Well,
They were the whole
like I'm going to put up
That's
a
after
picture.
Richard died.
Hey, the Oneaters.
There you go.
We might have to defer to the biggest band fans we know.
Wait, who's the picture before Aerosmith?
That's my favorite Aerosmith album, by the way.
The Oneaters.
Who are those guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them was going to go to Vegas and get married.
Gotcha. Where's Wolfman?
That's a great album.
That's a good album, yeah.
There they are.
Who are you going to call?
Oh, man.
David Gilmour and Freddie.
Yeah.
That was at the end for Freddie, too.
Well, yeah. Well, look at all the makeup he's wearing. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I got hair like David Gilmour. Except I don't go to a salon.
There's a guy getting a perm, Mark. Why don't you do that?
Yeah, I'm about to try that.
You know,
Mark, when you go, do you sit under that hairdryer thing like the ladies sit under?
He does because he goes to beauty
they use a
parlors.
hairdryer.
He goes to beauty parlors.
I do go to a salon. Who is that? That's a band? Yeah.
Who's that signing autographs, Mark?
God. There's a bunch of gods. Jeff Tweedy, Steve Wilson.
You know.
Sorry, man. He's my Jeff Tweedy.
Well, he's your Stephen Wilson. Why would you call him your Jeff Tweedy?
Bobby Plant.
And Iggy.
Wow. That's surprising.
I couldn't tell it was Iggy from here.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We
Or
love
girls,
you.
Everybody.
The Music Relish Show loves you.
Yeah.